Hi, I'm Dr. Larry Nieman with Neighborhood Vets Mobile Care. We're a house call exclusive practice here in the Overland Park vicinity, and we have questions from our clients on a regular basis about fleas and ticks. And so I've enlisted Joan to write down some of those questions. Joan's my assistant, and she's going to ask me some of those questions, and I'll answer them for you right now.
So, Dr. Nieman, what are fleas and ticks?
Well, fleas and ticks are parasites, and they come from the environment, sometimes from the wildlife, and they should be prevented because they cause disease.
How do fleas and ticks impact the health and well-being of my cat?
Well, for your kitty, fleas and ticks can transmit disease, just like in your dog, and there's a list of those diseases, and they're pretty long. We see cases of feline infectious anemia here in Kansas City that come from fleas. We saw one just a few weeks ago. And so the most important part of it is that you need to prevent these.
How do cats get fleas and ticks?
They get fleas and ticks from other animals and from the environment, especially the ticks. The ticks come from the environment, and they usually get there from wildlife.
Why is prevention of fleas and ticks so important?
Well, the most important thing is that, besides causing your animals disease, they can infest your environment. And certainly, fleas are the main culprit there because they get in your home, and when they do, they're really hard to get rid of.
How can a veterinarian help with flea and tick prevention?
Oh, it's pretty simple. He'll just recommend a prescription product to use on your cats, and you can apply it topically. There's also oral medications, and they'll prevent both fleas and ticks.
What are some signs and symptoms of a flea and tick infestation of your cat?
Well, your kitty is meticulous about his grooming, and so they will commonly, you'll see them biting at their skin and trying to get a hold of the fleas and ticks to get them off of themselves.
What do fleas and ticks look like?
Well, that's a great question. If you haven't seen one, you probably should. Search for fleas and ticks, and you'll see them, but they're tiny, especially in the beginning. The ticks get bigger as they get engorged with blood on your pet, and so, but they're just little bugs that run around on your cat.
What are some possible diseases that can be transmitted by fleas and ticks?
Oh, the list is long, and there's actually 8 different diseases that can occur in your cat from fleas and ticks. Ehrlichia, rickettsia, feline infectious anemia, borreliosis. Those are the ones that come to top of mind for me. But there's a whole list. There's actually 8 of them.
What are the most effective flea and tick treatments for cats?
The only preventatives that are going to be effective for you in controlling them on your pets and in your environment are prescription products. So you just need to talk to your veterinarian, and they will fix you up with whatever it is that they're recommending, because there's a lot, and all of them work, and they'll tell you which ones are the best for the area where you live.
What should I do if I find fleas or ticks on my cat?
Well, if you can remove them, that's great. But for sure, you just need to see your veterinarian and get on a preventive maintenance program. And if you have other questions about fleas and ticks, you can feel free to give us a call. I've been dealing with fleas and ticks for 48 years. I can answer your questions.